Hey, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. If you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing a couple different things today. One, I've got this what's called a Roto-Pan. You set this in a 5-gallon bucket full of water. It's got a concentrator up there. I think that's probably about 3/8. A classifier up there. Put that on there, put your material in there, and you just rotate it back and forth. All the gold falls through and it gets caught right here. There's a drop right in here, and then you just keep panning all your concentrate. I got a bucket of material that I'm going to run through this here. Then after that, I've also got, if you guys remember these old gold grabbers, these ain't in production anymore, but this one particular one has a hand pump on it. It's an upright high banker. We'll talk about this here too. We're going to go check out both of these pieces of equipment, but I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. So let's just go see if we can find some gold, and let's put these units to work today.
There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills and I've got the feel.
Okay, I got me a tub here full of water. Got me my hose, that's all full up. So what happens, this here just sits right there. Got these little clamps on it. Some people will take like a bungee cord and they'll wrap it around here just to kind of help keep this into place. I don't really care about doing all of that. And that just sits right over that. And then it just kind of rotates. See how this is kind of moving? That's why they kind of tend to do that there, to keep that in place. I got me a bucket of material right here. Gravels, I have no clue where I got it from. But what's going to do is just fill this up there like that. This out there for the time being. Then you're just going to rotate it back and forth. You got your bigger rocks. Check to make sure there's no big ass nuggets in there. Discard that. Put that back down on there again and just keep filling it up. And some more gravels. Dirt, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how many times you got to do that. I guess just keep checking it once in a while. Yeah, it's already gone. It doesn't take that long. You just got your bigger rocks there. Dump them out. Put it back down over there. Fill it up again. You can go through the whole bucket just like this before you actually have to pan that out because everything keeps concentrating into the center. I'll show you that here in a moment. More material into there. I think what I'll do is I'm going to stop and pan it out here in a moment here. I'll do this one here. I'll stop and pan it just for the hell of it. Just to see how it's, if there's anything in there. Any color at all in there. You know, these would probably work a lot better if you was like in a stream, where you just kind of set the bucket down in water, have plenty of water, where you're not having to do it this way as a recirculator, basically, using the same water. Similar to years ago, we used to take 2 buckets. You take a 5-gallon bucket, and then you take a 3-gallon bucket, and you put holes around the bottom, 1/4-inch holes around the bottom of the 3-gallon bucket, and you set it inside the 5-gallon bucket full of water. Shovel your material in it, shake that around, throw your rocks away until your 5-gallon bucket kind of gets full. Then you haul that down to the creek and pan it. This is kind of similar to the same thing, basically. Only difference is, it's kind of a concentrator. It kind of puts the gold there together in this bottom catch plate here. And that's what we're going to look at here in a moment here. Okay. Let me take this back off here again. Okay. Still got some gravels left in there. See, that's the thing. You got to have water always above here. And you do lose your water, so... Okay, all right, let me show you this now. Let's take your gold pan, move this up out of the way, and you pull this out. See, so all your material is right here. And you can just keep filling it up because then the lighter stuff will just keep working its way off in the center right here. Let me get this down in here, clean this off. But see in the center, so look at all that black sand. In the center is where all your heavies are going to go to. So you can see how this is set up right here. So as this rotates, the gravels fall down in through here, and then going back and forth, the heavies, it'll just work its way down into here. Then the bigger gold gets stuck down here, and then it's not going to come back out once it gets down into here. Pretty little slick. Now, inside of this has fins on it, so it helps just agitate the stuff. And this mixes everything around. So it's kind of a cool little design in there. This just keeps it swirling around, mixing up that stuff, and it's always just forcing it to go to the bottom. At the bottom of this here, as it spins this around, everything drops in. All your heavies are just going to go right in here. And then everything lighter just keeps getting pushed out, pushed out, pushed out. But that's a real simple design. That's all there is to it. You just kind of see how that just goes back and forth there. And then see the fins in there, how that's going to push them right down in there. Cool. Roto-Pan. It's been around for a while. I'm going to have to add some more water into that. Okay, then this, actually that's a lot of material in there. That's a whole pan full of material. That's pretty slick to turn a 5-gallon bucket into a pan full of material. You got to classify it anyways. If you're in a stream or river or whatever, how you're doing, you got to classify it anyways. And then you take that gravels and then you got to pan it anyways. So by doing this here, at least you're getting rid of a lot of other type of rocks that you don't need, because the heavies are just going to the middle here. So let's see how this looks here. I see some good black sands. Let's see if we got any gold in here though. No guarantees, because I don't even know where this bucket of dirt came from. It's just a bucket of dirt's been sitting here, but we want to see if there's anything in it. Let me look. Let me take a little sneaky peek. Oh, there's a couple specks in there. Let me show you that. Nothing major, but there's a flick. There's a piece. A couple little there. Look at some of the find. Look at that little dinky flower type stuff. Even that thing will capture. It's not bad. A couple little pieces in there. Not bad. All right, so let me get rid of this here. I won't need this no more. Set that aside. And actually, you know, this bucket I can still use, because what happens is this thing here, it's got these like washers, and they lock right on the bottom, the lip of this here. So here's pump right there, or your valve, foot valve goes right there. This just works by hand pump. Let's see if I can get this thing to spray up here, just out of curiosity. Like that, so then you just put your material in here. Like that. Pump this up. It just washes it down. The way this unit works is I added this top piece right here, some miner's moss right there, so just to help capture it right here. But what happens is all the gravels fall down through here, and then there's a 1/2-inch punch plate that'll bring it down here. So everything that doesn't fall through that punch plate exits out these holes right here. There's one on each side. So your larger rocks come out right here. Everything that falls through the punch plate then goes in through a series back and forth, and then it falls to the back of the sluice box. So all the gold should be at the very back of the sluice box. And then this is just a sluice box, so I can pull this tray out. There's miner's moss and expanded metal in here, and I'll pull this out and I'll clean this up, and the gold should be right back in there. But I'll continue to run this just for a second. Now you can just hook a direct, put this in a stream or river, and just put a regular pump on this here so you can have constant pump. You don't have to use a hand pump on it. I could actually bypass back there to put a pump on that there where I don't have to use my hand pump. So I can do both on this here, but right now I've got it set up as a hand pump. Right here's where I just set this and put this top. This here and here is where I put my hand or my regular pump coming from. If I had it in a stream or a river, I just disconnect this and attach that right there. But since I'm using the hand pump, I just use that. This has been sitting in storage for a while, so I've got a few leaks in my holes and stuff like that, but just like that, you just keep adding material. Generally one person adds material, one person pumps. I took my kid out with me one time out in the desert, and I took this out with me and dug up some dirt, and I had him do this. After he did this for about 10 minutes, he said, "Now I know why you brought me out here for. You get some exercise." All right, let me show you this cleanup now. Just take this out right there. Just pull this tray out. And there's your sluice box. So all the gold should be put right here at the back. And just take this out and clean this up. Let me clean this up real fast. We'll see if there's any gold in here. Let's see, I don't want to lose all that. So you got metal there. You just got carpet right here. Just pull that out, put that in the pan. There's this tray out there. Okay, pan this out real quick here. Kind of like these hex pans. These are kind of cool pans. One day I'll show you why I like these for. Oh, I see gold in there. I saw some gold in there. Oh, baby. Yeah, liking that now. That's better gold. Let me show you that. That's a lot better gold there. Ooh, yeah. There's some nice flat pieces in there. I don't see any fine gold. Just one little flick of fine gold in there. Just some little flakes. That was a nice little piece though. It's a nice little piece there. Not bad. Not bad. You know, Alan Trees was the inventor of these bad boys. Well, I kind of like that. Now I got to put this all back together again. Well, two pieces of forgotten equipment that you don't see around anymore. And Roto-Pan and the Gold Grabber High Banker. These were slick little units right here. And since it doesn't use a motor or anything and hand pump, you could probably use these in some of those areas that you can't get into. But, this is a pretty cool little unit. I can't really show you inside how this is built, but it just kind of Z's down there at the bottom. Boom, boom, boom. And it rotates that material back and forth and then places it at the back of the tray. Cool little unit. Anyways, I want to thank you guys coming along, sharing on these adventures. Please like, share, and subscribe. I sure appreciate all your subscribers there. So until our paths cross again, get out, create your own ventures. Go out and get your own little bit of that yellow gold. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. So until our paths cross again, you guys all take care. Have yourselves a fantastic week.